Hello, my name is Luis Reina, and today I'm going to talk about Insight Platform. This is a very modern concept that market researchers like Forrester is starting to talk a lot today, and that some companies are starting to use. So, Insight Platform. The first question you may ask is, what is an Insight Platform? And I could answer this in a very simple or stupid way, let's say, answering that Insight Platform, it's a platform to do insights. Yes, I am correct, but I want to give you a little more detailed definition of what is an Insight Platform. But before getting in the detail, let me explain you the steps required to do analytics. Because yes, we all want to do analytics. We want to do artificial intelligence, we want to do descriptive analytics, creating reports, dashboard, visualization. We want to do predictive analytics. We want to do our machine learning models and put them in production. We want to do operational research. We want to do optimization, what is prescriptive analytics. But before being able to do or to be able to do good analytics, I need to do previous step, because analytics we can say that is the step third of my problem. The first step, I need to collect the data. Where is my data? What kind of data do I have? Structured, non-structured data. I need to access wherever it is the data, if it's on premise, if it's on cloud, public or private cloud. And sometimes I may need to virtualize. Instead of moving the data, I want to virtualize to be able to join data between a DB2 database and my Hadoop data lake to join data without moving the data. So data virtualization is one of the important features of this kind of analytics. And step two, I need to prepare the data. I need to transform, organize the data, cleanse the data. I need to govern the data. I need to do regulatory compliance to meet what the regulatory is saying. So I need to do a lot of transformation of data before I can do analyze. So at the end, my journey to the data starts collecting the data, organizing, governing the data, and then I can do a good analytics. Without these three steps, my analytics will have little value to my company. So if I want to do analytics that really improve the business, I need to go through these steps. And this is all about what Insight Platform do, because I could implement these features with these steps, with using different tools. I may have different tools, like in IBM we have a lot of tools that can implement these things, and I can make, let's say, my own car, putting pieces together of accessing data, of governing data, of transforming data, of analyzing data. But at the end I have the risk of ending up with a car like this one. Okay, that we may think is very nice, even more if we have been the father of the child, so we are happy of our car. But in reality, this doesn't give you a lot of value to your company. So an Insight Platform, one of the features it gives us is a true integration of the tools. So I have a good integration, so the data journey, data lifecycle flows in a smooth way. As I said at the beginning, the market researcher Forrester is making a study. I have just published in this Q1 2019. This year has published a study where it's analyzing different vendors that offers an Insight Platform. Okay, and in this study we have different vendors like IBM, Microsoft, Google, and I'm going to use one of these vendors to show you what is an Insight Platform. And I'm going to choose IBM, of course, because I work for IBM, and also because it's the leader in this Forrester study. It's the one that has the stronger offering, and it has the stronger strategy with respect to Insight Platform. What is the name of the product of IBM Insight? It's IBM Cloud for Private for Data, or ICP for Data. And this solution is this platform is gonna cover all the steps needed for analytics. It's gonna cover the accessing the data, accessing my Hadoop data, my relational data, to collect data. If I want, I can also store the data in the platform or just access the data outside. I can virtualize, I can fill in my data. Then it gives me the possibility to transform, clean the data, do quality, implement rules and policies, have a governed data because it has an enterprise catalog where everything is going to be kept. So organizing the data, second step. And third step, it provides tools to do analytics, all kind of analytics from visualization to machine learning to optimization to unstructured analytics. So it's going to cover the whole cycle of the analytics from collecting to organizing, transforming to analyzing, and having a catalog, an enterprise catalog where all the metadata is kept, so I can at any time search for any data, search for a machine learning model or anything I need. And this platform is offered to different roles because I'm going to be offered this role to data engineers that are going to be able to do the transformation of the data to quality. It's going to clean the data. It's going to offer this platform to different roles. The data steward is going to wants to govern the data, understand what is in the data, who is the owner, what policy rules I'm applying my data. It's going to offer this platform to data scientists that are going to do machine learning models. I'm going to use the open source tool, or to other business users that also want to collaborate. And one of the features of the platform is that collaboration. I'm going to work through projects that different people can collaborate to do the analytics, to do good analytics for the company in a collaborative way. Also, it's offer an open API, so third parties can develop application. I can consume the data models I have published in the platform, or a third party can develop their own industrial application on top of the platform. And it's a modern platform built in Kubernetes. Okay, so this is a high-level view of what the ICP for Data IBM Cloud 5 offers. One of the features very important in ICP is that offers open source component. So this is not a lock-in. You have the Jupyter notebooks, you have RStudio, you have the different libraries machine learning like scikit-learn, Spark MLIF, it offers Spark, or deep learning runtimes like Keras, Caffe. And what is nice about the platform is with a single click of a button, I can put these models I have developed in production so they can be consumed from outside with a simple web services. Okay, as I said, based in Kubernetes, and it's going to keep all the model lifecycle management. So I'm going to be able to govern my machine learning models. Okay, so I know the versions I have, and anyone accessing the platform can use and benefit from the machine learning models I have published. Another feature is that it's modular. I'm going to have like a marketplace with hundreds of modular components that I can choose and install in a matter of minutes. So if I need a new functionality, I can click on one of these models and install it in my platform, if I have, of course, the rights to do it. And these modular components can be organized in the 3 steps of the analytic I command. For collecting data, I can say I want to virtualize data, I want to build a warehouse, maybe distributed warehouse, relational database, or even a NoSQL like MongoDB open source database in my platform if I need it. So with, I said, easy click of my repository, I can install the things needed. Organize data, where I can install my components to transform the data, to do the quality, cleanse the data, profile, understand the quality of my data. I want to do masking because I need to have personal information and I want to do masking with the data. Of course, everything governed, and I want to comply, I do regulatory compliance in my data, so I have some solution that do this. And at the end, of course, I want to do analytics. I want to do dashboards, reports. I want to create my machine learning models using open source tool. I want to do prescriptive analytics. I want to optimize the use of resources on my company. I want to do real time like string computing, or I want to do text mining because I have unstructured data that I need to analyze. And there is also graphical tools like SPSS Modeler with a drag and drop technique. I can create my machine learning models without needing without having to code, that I also can using, as I said before, that notebooks or RStudio. It's a modern architecture. It's based on Kubernetes, so I can scale very easy, adding node as I needed. It's based on microservices, and it can deploy it multi-cloud way. It can deploy it on premise. It can be deployed in IBM Cloud, or it can be deployed in other clouds like AWS or Microsoft. And it can be deployed on top of OpenShift Kubernetes, or it can be deployed in IBM Cloud Private. Okay, so I have all the choices to deploy my platform, and even I deploy it on premise, I'm gonna be able to access data wherever it is. If the platform is developed on premise, but I need to access data that is in the cloud, I can access the data wherever it is to do my analytics. So at the end, I want to finish with this summary. Is ICP for data. It's a complete analytic platform, end to end, from the collect to the analytics, going through the organize. So end to end, cloud agnostic, where I can deploy it anywhere and access all kind of data. It's a modular, so I install what I need, and I can easily install new functionality as I need, and really truly integrated with a common user experience, with a same user experience using a web browser with an open API, so application can consume the analytics from outside the platform in an easy way. And third, with an enterprise catalog where everything is going to get kept, all the data I'm accessing, my transformation, my data models, my machine learning models, where also I can virtualize without needing to bring the data. I can virtualize data with virtualization technology. It's going to allow me to access data in a remote sites and join data there without the need to bring the data to the platform. Okay, so this is a good summary of what the Insight platform is, what it offers, and this could be their benefit. So I'm gonna be able to reduce the cost. Why? Because I'm gonna do much better utilization of my resources. Everything's gonna be kept in one place. I'm gonna do it faster because I'm using the agility of microservices in a Kubernetes cluster where I can make the change in much faster way. And I'm going to increase productivity thanks to everything is governed. I know what I have. Everyone can search for the data is already being used, and the collaborative between teams is going to give me that productivity. So this kind of Insight platform is a big change, okay, between monolithics, where I can build my own car and can look nice, or I can use a really integrated solution.